Sometimes one performance can save a film. And the film that I'm going to be reviewing today is from 1999. It's called The Other Sister. It is an overly sentimental, overly schmaltzy, overly sappy, overly weepy film directed by Gary Marshall from 1999. And the performance that ultimately saves it, well, I shouldn't really say ultimately saves it, but one of the, like, my favorite aspect of the film is Giovanni Ribisi. I can see why the film didn't get any Oscar nominations, but come on, Giovanni Ribisi deserved an Oscar win for this. This was the year that Michael Caine won for The Cider House Rules, which he was really deserving for. But if Giovanni Ribisi was also nominated for The Other Sister, my money would have been on him. He's just amazing in this. Now, Giovanni Ribisi, he's just a normal guy. I mean, he's a normal guy who happens to be a really talented actor. I mean, like, when I first saw this was the first thing I ever saw him in. I know that he did Friends also, but my earliest recollection of Ribisi was The Other Sister when I was like 4 or 5 years old. And I always thought that he was mentally challenged because he has those droopy eyes. Like, I knew that he didn't have Down syndrome, but he was mentally challenged. He just looked like that, and also he delivers such a dynamite performance. He's way more convincing than Juliette Lewis, who's the main character. No disrespect to Juliette Lewis, but it's Giovanni Ribisi that blows everyone away in this. Juliette Lewis plays this rich girl with mental retardation named Carla Tate, who really wants to be her own woman, and she's tired of her mother, who's played by Diane Keaton, to always be meddling in her affair. And one day she enrolls in college, and she falls in love with a young man with her same his intellect is kind of is below hers, named Daniel McMahon, who's played by Giovanni Ribisi. And they fall in love, they fight, they break up, they kiss, they make up, and it's the performances by both. Juliette Lewis, she does a good job in this. Diane Keaton is okay also. Tom Skerritt is also okay, but yeah, this movie, whenever I watch it, of course, the movie loves its characters dearly, but it's ultimately Giovanni Ribisi that really upstages everyone. He is the ultimate scene stealer. He just destroys everyone in this film. He's just dynamite. And yeah, despite all its flaws, because, as I said, it's overly sappy and all that kind of stuff, it's irresistible. It's enjoyable. Not to mention, as I said, and I've said this a lot, and I am going to sound like a broken record for certain things, especially performances that I think are this freaking good. Giovanni Ribisi. Him and Dustin Hoffman in Rain Man, I think, deliver the best performances, best mental challengement. Even though Dustin Hoffman in Rain Man has autism, those are the best performances of mental disfigurement that I think have ever been done. I'm contemplating whether to give this film 3 stars, 3.5 stars, but whatever. I'm gonna give The Other Sister from 1999 3 stars out of 4. Please subscribe.